If you ever look at your bank account and wonder, where did all my money go? You're not alone. Millions of people around the world wake up every month with the same painful question. They work hard, they stay busy, they earn money, but somehow they never feel financially safe. They feel stuck, frustrated, and confused because no matter how many hours they put in, the savings never grow. You're broke because of one small habit repeated every single day, the habit of spending money without thinking. These tiny daily expenses are quiet, sneaky, and dangerous. Experts call them lifestyle creep, small daily expenses that quietly drain income and keep people broke. The real numbers you can't ignore. Here's the shocking part. The average person spends $150 to $300 per month on things they barely notice. Coffee, takeout, delivery apps, unused subscriptions, impulse buys, and small emotional purchases. It doesn't feel like much when you tap your phone, but the total becomes $1,800 to $3,600 a year, gone forever. And when you put this into long-term math, it becomes painful. If you simply invested $250 a month at a 7% average return, the same average the stock market has produced for decades, you would have more than $36,000 in 10 years, over $106,000 in 20 years, and almost $300,000 in 30 years. That's $250,000 lost just because of tiny daily purchases. Even a $6 coffee plus a $15 lunch, something millions of people buy daily, adds up to $21 a day, which becomes over $500 a month, which becomes hundreds of thousands of dollars in missed wealth over a lifetime. It is not the big purchases that destroy people. It's the small ones they never think about. 1. This habit keeps you broke? The most dangerous money habit in the world is the one that feels harmless. A $7 latte feels small. A $10 snack feels small. A $15 lunch feels small. Even a $20 Uber ride feels small because it doesn't feel like a big financial decision. But here is the truth. Small doesn't mean safe. Small means invisible. When something feels too small to matter, your brain doesn't give it attention. You don't track it, you don't calculate it, you don't question it. And because you never notice these small expenses, they quietly stack up like blocks in a tower until suddenly your entire paycheck is gone. Buying a $7 latte doesn't feel like a financial hit, but doing it 5 days a week for 50 weeks is $1,750 gone, just from coffee. And that's only one small habit out of the dozens we have every month. Most people aren't breaking their budget with luxury purchases. They're breaking it with tiny expenses repeated over and over. You don't feel the punch, but the punch is there. Invisible doesn't mean cheap. Invisible means dangerous. 2. Companies keep you broke. In 2025, saving money is no longer the default. Spending is the default. Everything around you is designed to drain your wallet with as little resistance as possible. Big companies have spent billions studying human behavior so they can make you spend money without even thinking. Apps like Uber Eats, Starbucks, Amazon, Netflix, and every major delivery or subscription service are built around one-click spending, instant gratification, and no friction. They remove the pain of paying. They make the money disappear silently. You don't even take out your wallet, you just tap your screen. The moment buying becomes effortless, your self-control becomes useless. When you can order food, coffee, clothes, entertainment, or a ride home with a single swipe, you stop thinking and start reacting. The brain stops asking, "Do I really need this?" and starts saying, "It's just one tap." You're not weak. You're not irresponsible. You're surrounded by billion-dollar technology designed to make you broke without you noticing. 3. You stay broke because you lie to yourself without realizing it. Most people don't overspend because they're bad with money. They overspend because they're experts at making excuses. And the human brain is very good at telling comforting lies. You tell yourself, "I deserve it after a long day," or "It's only $10," or "I'll cut back next month." But none of these statements are true if you repeat them every week. Emotional spending is the silent budget killer. It tricks you into believing you're rewarding yourself when you're actually hurting your financial future. And the lies feel good in the moment, which makes them harder to notice. You promise you'll start saving when you earn more, but when you finally earn more, your expenses grow with your income. This is lifestyle creep. The moment your income rises, your spending rises too. And because of this, you never escape the paycheck-to-paycheck trap. The truth is simple. Until you stop lying to yourself about small treats and tiny expenses, your money will never grow. Real stories that prove this problem is real. The numbers don't lie. In 2023, the U.S. Federal Reserve reported that 37% of Americans could not cover a $400 emergency without borrowing or selling something. This statistic didn't apply only to low-income households. Many were middle-class earners making decent salaries. The problem wasn't income, it was daily spending. A 2024 Bank of America study found that people under 35 now spend an average of $200 a month on subscriptions alone. Streaming platforms, apps, premium versions, gym memberships, meal kits, and services they forgot they were even paying for. In 2025, CNBC shared that the #1 regret adults in their 40s and 50s have is this: I wish I had spent less money on stupid little things when I was younger. Not on vacations, not on cars, not on big-ticket items, but on the tiny things that added up slowly and silently until it was too late. How to stop this habit today. If you're serious about changing your financial life, start with one powerful move. Track every penny you spend for 30 days. This single habit exposes the truth most people never see: where their money really goes. Use a notebook, your bank's spending tool, or any free budgeting app. You'll be shocked when emotional spending, random snacks, unnecessary subscriptions, and small daily habits finally show up in front of you. Once you see the leaks, you can fix them. Another life-changing habit is using the 48-hour rule. If something isn't a need, don't buy it immediately. Wait 2 days. Most impulse wants disappear in 48 hours, saving you hundreds without effort. Next, clean up your finances by canceling unused subscriptions. Most people pay for things they forgot about: streaming apps, premium trials, extra cloud storage, quietly draining $30 to $100 a month. Cutting these gives you instant savings. Then, save even more by making coffee and lunch at home 4 days a week, keeping weekends free for eating out guilt-free. Finally, the most important habit: move your saved money out of your checking account immediately. Automate it. If you don't see the money, you won't spend it, and that's how real wealth begins. In conclusion, being broke is almost never about how much you earn. It's about how much you keep. Your income doesn't build wealth, your habits do. You don't need a raise, you don't need a second job, you don't need to win the lottery. You just need to stop leaking money through tiny, mindless daily spending. One small habit, spending without thinking, is powerful enough to steal hundreds of thousands of dollars from your future. But one small change, being aware, can give that money back. The choice is yours. Stop the habit today. Protect your future. Your wealthy self is waiting. Liked this content? Subscribe for more fresh, interesting financial videos and share your ideas or suggestions in the comments. Thank you.